want to live with this niggas ain't shit mentality, you gonna get a niggas ain't shit type nigga. Hey guys, it's Tiff and I am back with another video. This is I think my first video since my apartment tour, my empty apartment tour. I just moved to Florida like a month ago, a little bit under a month ago. So yeah, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about how I manifested this apartment. And it's wild as hell. Like I'm still mind blown. But yeah, this month has been really hectic for me. Like my movers literally just came yesterday, so my house is a mess. But yeah, this month has been crazy, but I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful and I'm just so happy to be here. I ordered some dinner from a little seafood spot around here called Mr. Shrimp. So I'm going to be trying them out. It's really, ooh, it looks so good. I can't wait to taste this. My mouth is watering. But yeah, if you guys are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. What's up, sis? What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's good? Because we're all family here. So yeah, like I was just going through, wait, time out. Before I start, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me put my hair back because this is about to get real messy and I'm here for all of it. So yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video, turn on your post notifications, all of that. Okay, you ready? Okay. So yeah, I was just reading through my manifestation journal just now and I'm like, you know, like this is just crazy. Like life is, it's not crazy, it's beautiful. I was talking to one of my friends and I was like, you know, back in April, we were in the manifestation stages of everything that we have right now. Like we could really live in the life that we like spoke about having. And she was like, oh shit, like you're right. She moved into her apartment in March, I think it was, or May. And we were talking about, you know, moving, how we both wanted to move. Ooh, this sauce is lit. So yeah, we were just talking about how we were in the manifestation stages in April, and everything we wanted like literally fell into our laps, like so easily, so freely. And it's just beautiful to see that if you do the work internally and, you know, you talk to God and you stay positive, you're going to get what you want. So long as it's in your highest benefit, you're going to get what you want. All you have to do is just believe that what you know, what you're asking for is going to come to you, and it's going to come to you in due time. So I was talking to her about that and it was just like crazy. So I'm reading my manifestation journal and I'm like looking through some passages. I'm going to read, matter of fact, before I start getting crazy, I'm going to read to you guys what I wrote and then I'll explain all of the things after I read these two journal entries. There's a few journal entries that I wrote about my apartment and I wrote these in like not July. I wrote these in like March. Excuse me. I wrote these in like May and June. I don't have the exact dates, but I know based off of like what I wrote and like what I wrote, you know, like around that time. Sorry, I'm lying to you guys. It's three journal entries. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is just read these 3 journal entries that I wrote between May and June of this year. And yeah, and then I'll explain to you exactly how that worked out, like, and how it all like panned out with me getting into this apartment and the similarities and like the differences and all that stuff. So I'll read that first and then I'll start eating and tell you guys the actual story. Okay, so the first journal entry I wrote, it says, my life is so dope right now. I have my dream starter apartment. I have the floor to ceiling windows. Okay, so I have a huge sliding door. My house is a mess. Like I said, the movers just came yesterday, so I can't show you. But I have, if you look at my my empty apartment tour, you'll see I have a floor to ceiling window, pretty much, which is a door in my living room. I have an office / closet room, which I don't, but my closet is big as hell, and that's where I'm storing all my inventory. I have a modern kitchen, tub in my master bathroom, which I do, all from my hustle. No 9 to 5 needed. Period. My focus has been so clear, it's amazing. I have a nice ass car. That's coming. That's on the way. An awesome man, and money literally flows to me all day. My man coming too. My business brings in money. My Etsy site brings in money. Forex trading brings in money. And so does my personal styling gig. I'm really so humbled and blessed. I walk into my home every day and it's so light and airy and full of love and pride. It's so funny that I'm reading this right now and my mom just told me that my niece says she loves my house because it's white and bright. Oh my God, I can't. This is crazy. Knowing that my hard work, I'm getting chills reading this. Knowing that my hard work paid off and I'm able to comfortably afford this and still live the lifestyle that I want is a blessing. I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta this next weekend to go turn up. Like I can pay my rent and still go out and have fun and like buy furniture and do things that I want. Like this is just crazy. Okay. I'm so happy right now. 2020 has been a great year, but I really kicked it up a notch when I made this move. This is just motivation to move up to bigger and better. Oh my God, in the near future. Life is lit as fuck. 2020, what's up, sis? I love you. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then the next journal entry, it says, everything always works out for me so amazingly. The way my apartment fell into my lap is so beautiful and amazing. This apartment I got such a great rent deal on this apartment, first of all. I applied for this apartment and I was waiting for some paperwork to come. Sorry, excuse me. My cousin came to see this apartment. She was supposed to be house hunting for me because I was in New York and she's in Miami. So I'm getting chills just talking about this. So this is the only place that my cousin came to see for me. The only place. She came to see it. I applied the next day. Now, I needed one more bank form. The bank was taking forever to release my statement. The guy who works here that was, in charge of my application, he basically was like, I really need it. Like, when can you get it for me? It took a whole month for me to get that statement. He was supposed to have it the day that I applied. He kept saying, like, if my bosses see it, you might lose the apartment, blah, blah, blah. I was stressed out. I was worried. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. I'm not going to get it. I had wanted to move into a different apartment. And I'll tell you guys why this is significant after I read something else. I wanted to move into a different apartment, but this one was available. It wasn't off the market and I ended up getting it. Like the day that I got it, my deposit was supposed to be $500, but because I got the statement the day that I got it, my deposit ended up only being $250. So I was only needing to pay half of the original deposit amount that I thought I needed to pay, which is crazy. So I'm like, okay, like I saved money by being stressed out and having the bank like fuck shit up for me. So yeah, that was just amazing. The way this fell into my lap was literally amazing. Like it was the only place my cousin had to look at, the only place I applied to, and the timing was just perfect, like money wise and like everything else. Okay. It says, my new apartment is literally perfect for me. It's in a luxury building. Yes. With great amenities. Yes. Mind you, I hadn't looked at any apartments at this time, and I wasn't even thinking about like where I would move. Gym, pool, roof terrace. No. Security, package service. Yes. Lounge area. Yes. The neighborhood is great also. There's so many things within walking distance, but it doesn't matter either way because I have a parking space that comes with my apartment. The mall is behind my the mall is literally behind my apartment. My parking space is literally on my floor. And I said that there's a parking space that comes with my apartment. This parking space it's included in my rent. Like, it's not something I have to pay extra for, which is amazing. My car looks so cute and sleek in this parking spot. The car's coming, okay? Every time I see it, I get happy. Walking into my apartment always feels so great. It does. It's always clean because there's so much space for all of my things. Up until yesterday, it was clean, but we about to get this together, okay? My balcony is so cute. Yes. I take a lot of my boutique pictures out there. I will. I have the perfect tub to take goddess baths in too. Oh my God, my tub is perfect, and I've taken 2 or 3 goddess baths already since I've been here. I fit like a dream, and I do. My rent, bills, and spending money literally flow to me with ease every single month. I never have to worry or guess how my rent will be paid. Period, Pooh. I'm so happy. I'm living my dream life right now. I'm so proud of all that I've accomplished. Life has truly been amazing right now. 2020 has been my best year yet, and we have a few more months to go. When I was writing this, I didn't even have the plan. Like, I wasn't even like thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna move out, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just like, this is what I want. And somehow, some way it's gonna happen. It's gonna flow to me. Like, it's gonna happen. Mind you, this is all, I'm writing this in May and June. This is the last one I'm gonna read to you. There's a few others, but this is the last one I'm gonna read to you. It says, I love all the amazing amenities in my new building. Woo. For this to be my first apartment, this is nice. Yes, okay, this is fucking nice. The resort style pool is gorgeous. Yes, it is. And everyone that comes here like to deliver stuff always says like, this looks like a resort, this looks like a hotel, and it really does. The cabanas and lounge chairs make me want to live in the pool. Do y'all know we got fucking cabanas in this building? Like, stop it. The pool got cabanas. The walk to the beach is so short. The walk to the beach is not short. I cannot walk to the beach. It's a 20-minute drive. But there's a lake that I have a lake view of, okay? And which is why if I had gotten the other apartment, I would have had a pool view. But I was surprised with the lake view in this apartment. When I need to go get some time in Mother Nature, I'm at the water's edge in 10 minutes. The water's edge is literally across the street from me. My balcony is so big and spacious. It is. I really love it. The rooftop deck in my building is gorgeous as well. There is no rooftop deck, but there are grills, couches, TVs. Yes, there are all of those things in my pool area. There's a game room. Yes. All the things I could ever dream of. The people here are very nice and super friendly. They are. We always speak when we see one another in the hallways. This is true. They don't bother me much, and I don't bother them. I'm just super happy. I made this move, and it's been nothing but positivity flowing my way. Nothing but money flowing my way. Just joy and good vibes and pure legit peace and clarity. That is everything that has been flowing my way. Like, I am just so thankful, and I am just so happy. Literally, my morning routine is I wake up, I meditate for at least 10 minutes. I talk to God. I tell him how thankful I am. I talk to my guides, my angels, my ancestors of love and light. And I really just express my gratitude. And then I write in my manifestation journal. Excuse me, I'm lying. I write in my gratitude journal. And then in my manifestation journal. But after all of that, I take the steps that is going to get me to those places. You know what I mean? I take the steps that's going to get me to the places that I want to be at. I don't just write it in the journal and then say, all right, God gonna figure it out. No. I write it in the journal and then I say I want my business to start picking up. I do things that's gonna make my business pick up. I either take a course, or what I did was I wrote an ebook on, you know, things, or, you know, I set myself a schedule, a posting schedule. I have a literal schedule of everything I need to do: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have a schedule of everything I need to do for my business in order for my business to grow. And in order for me to generate, you know, income and for me to get my name out there. I literally have a schedule. Like, I don't just put it out into the universe and say, all right, you figure it out, God. Because that's not how it works. Like, you have to co-create. You know what I mean? When people say, oh, you're co-creating, you literally are doing that. You are creating while God is putting in the work in the background. You have to be putting in the work in the 3D. You can't just say like, oh, God got me. Yes, he got you, right? But do you got you? Like, why should he have somebody who doesn't have themselves? This is just like, me being here is just amazing. Like, I've wanted to move back to Florida for as long as I can remember. I was born here. I lived here off and on up until I was about 12. My sister passed away. You know, I moved to New York when I was 8. My sister passed away when I was 10. I moved back here for a year and a half. And then I moved back to New York. And every year since, you know, I'm back here 2 or 3 times a year for like a week at a time. Like, I'm always in Florida. Always in Miami, rather. So I'm like, and I always say to people like, oh, I'm moving back to Miami. I'm moving back to Miami. I lost my 9-to-5 job because of Corona. And I used that as I was going to quit that job at the end of the year. I was saving up to quit the job. But I used losing it as an opportunity to like just go harder with my business. And that's exactly what I did. I took the opportunity. I didn't like cry about it, you know. When they called me on the phone, I was like in the background, like, yeah, I understand. But on the phone, I was like screaming to myself because I was so happy. I was over fucking joyed that they were doing for me what I wanted to do for myself. And it was like God forcing me out of the situation. This food is fucking busting. I swear to God, I'm going to probably try all of the seafood restaurants around here. The day I moved into my apartment, I became pescatarian. So, they about to have a customer, okay? I'm about to give y'all my monies. But yeah. So basically, they did what I wanted to do, but they accelerated it a couple of weeks, or a couple of months rather. And they did me a favor. I was not happy there. I was not happy there at all. But God said it was time for me to go. And it was. And I've literally never been happier in my life. Right now is literally the happiest time of my life. I am so happy. And you know, when I decided to leave New York, it was around July. I remember I was DMing this guy. This guy I got a crush on. I was DMing him, right? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm thinking about moving to Queens, blah, blah, blah. And then he wrote me back a couple hours later and was like, oh, yeah, you should. And I'm like, nah, you know, I changed my mind. I'm moving back to Florida. And I was just like, you know what? I had spoken to my friend And she was like, yo, she had been telling me like, oh, you know, like, I think you like, it's time for you to move, like, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Then I was just having so much like anxiety. I was looking at places in New York and I'm like, ugh, I can't. Like, I'm not moving out in New York to pay $2,000 to live in a fucking dump. Like, I'm not doing that. And she's like, it's Miami, sis. And I'm like, oh, it is Miami. Like, yes, it is. It's time for me to move to Miami. Like, yes, it's time. I know that it's time. I'm trying to be all decent and shit with these crab legs, but y'all about to have to just see me eat. So yeah, I picked up and I moved to Miami. I believe that was July. I'm about to go check. Let me go look in these DMs. Get you a phone case from different type of dope, period. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, it was July 11th. And I told him, like, you know, I hate the Bronx. I'm thinking about moving to Queens. And he's like, this was at 5 something. At 7, he raced me back, like, yeah, you should. And I changed my mind that fast. I'm moving back to Miami. And by the end of July, I had, my cousin had come to check out this apartment. I submitted my application. And mid-August is when I got the call that I had gotten the apartment. I got approved. He called me at 1:11 p.m. to tell me that it was like, he called me at 1:11 p.m. And when he called me, I was like, like my heart stopped and I was like, oh my God, like this is it. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh shit, like new beginnings. 1:11 means new beginnings. And I'm like, oh shit, like this is it. He's telling me that it's mine. He's like, Tiffany, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, hopes to be, he's like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I hope I'm about to be happy. I was like, I hope I'm about to be doing better. And he's like, well, I'm calling to tell you congratulations. The apartment is yours. And I was like, oh my God. I was so fucking happy. Like, I was just ecstatic. And it's so funny because I had already prepaid for my movers on July 11th. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know where I'm moving yet, but I'm going to just request like some movers. And by September 1st, I want to be moved in. September 1st, I was moved into my apartment. That was the day my apartment, I started my lease on my apartment. God is just so amazing. I'm just so thankful. And I'm just so grateful. And blessings have literally been raining down on me every day. And it's an amazing thing to see. Like, for example, my movers were supposed to be here. Well, I wanted them to be here the first week of September. They weren't. And then I was like, you know what? Like, this is just ridiculous, whatever. Last week, they were giving me the runaround saying, oh, it might be, you know, the week of October 2nd, blah, blah, blah. So I was just telling everybody, like, no, they're going to be here on the 21st. No, excuse me. I'm like, they're going to be here on the 23rd. They're going to be here on the 23rd. Oh, yeah, they'll be here on Wednesday. They'll be here on the 23rd. They'll be here on the 23rd. On the 22nd, I got a call from the driver. And I believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke it into existence and I fucking believed it because I was like, they're coming on Wednesday because y'all not about to stress me out like right before I leave. I'm not coming back home to a hot ass mess of an apartment. Like, I'm not doing that. So they're coming on the 23rd and I'm going to be able to put all my shit away. So when I come back from my vacation, I'm not in a madhouse, period. On the 22nd, the driver called like, hey, we're going to deliver tomorrow. Sure, right? You're going to deliver tomorrow. Usually you have to give the building 7 days notice for delivery. I went right downstairs and was like, hey, I need the elevator for tomorrow. And they're like, oh, we need to notice. I said, nope. Is it free tomorrow or not? I need it. This is the only day I could get it. And they're like, oh, actually, tomorrow's the only day this week that's free. And I said, oh, God, you working out for me. Thank you very much. Like, thank you so very much. Like, I appreciate you. And then the walk from the loading dock to my door is so long. They're like, oh, the first 75 feet is free, but every 75 feet after that is $75. I said, oh, okay, y'all playing with me right now. So whatever he did, it was like 75 times 6, but the first 75 was, free. So it was 75 times 5 that I was going to have to pay extra. Now, I said to the man, you're late. So, I was like, you should give me a discount. He was like, oh, you have to talk to the dispatch, blah, blah, blah. This is before he even counted how many steps it was. And I said, well, he's like, oh, I'm only the driver. And I'm like, you're the driver that was 3 hours late. But then in my mind, I'm like, I'm only paying you $150 extra. Like, okay, I get it. It's a far walk. Cool. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm only paying $150 extra. You know what this man looked at me and said? He said, it's $375, but I'm going to give you a deal. I'll have you pay $150. I said, oh God. Like, oh, all right. This is really what manifestation is about. It's about believing something and letting the universe do the rest. And letting God do the rest. You don't have to believe in the universe because you don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in whatever. As long as you believe in there's a higher power. But, I pray to God. And I believe that God makes things happen. And, there's different tools that God uses. And some people call it the universe. I call it God. I call it the universe. I call it my guides. I call it my angels. I call it whatever I see fit to call it at the time. That's what I call it. And I really am just thankful that I'm able to really sit here and really talk about how I got into this apartment and talk about how real it is when you believe, the power of your words and the power of your mind. And when you put your thoughts and your actions, when they align with what is for your best good, you get exactly what you want. And you don't have to want something extravagant. You can want something as small as somebody delivering something to you, on a specific day, or, wanting to only pay a certain amount of money or whatever. Like, I manifest things every day and I don't even realize that I'm doing it. Why? Because I've gotten to the point in my routine where I'm just like, I say something and I let it go and I believe it. So it comes to me. You know what I mean? It's just amazing to see how powerful your words are and how powerful your mind is. And it's people, that were my friends that I had to just let go. And I had to just distance myself from, because we're not on the same wavelength, you know what I mean? And I'm at a point in my life right now where if you don't bring me peace and you don't bring me happiness, and you know what I mean, we're not uplifting each other and we're not positive with each other, then I love you to death, but I can't be around you. Like, I can't, you like, my mind is too elevated to just be talking shit about people all day, or like, like listening to sob stories and listening to drama and listening to, oh, this nigga said this and that nigga did that and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't got time for it, because if I'm not meditating, I'm manifesting. And if I'm not manifesting, I'm turning up to some music, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm working, I'm busting my ass, and I'm just being thankful for everything that I have. And if we're not on the same type of time, we can't be friends. And that's just how I feel about that. And that's just that on that. But I'm about to go. I was talking too much, and I don't like to talk with food in my mouth. So I know y'all, some people like them ASMR videos, but I can't do that because I'm a lady. But yeah, I just can't do that. But I'm about to go bust these crab legs down, and I love y'all. There is literally nothing that you put your mind to that you cannot achieve. Like, nothing that you put your mind to that you can't achieve. Whatever you want is yours for the taking. As long as it's in your highest good and for the highest good of those around you, you will be blessed. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in your own power. Like, you are powerful. Your words are powerful. Your mind is powerful. Everything that you put your mind to, everything you put your stamp on will turn to gold, as long as your intentions are pure. So yeah, just make sure that your intentions are pure. Make sure you believe in yourself. Make sure that you believe in the power that you hold within you, because honestly, that's all that you have in this world. Like, you are your power. You know what I mean? You are the one that makes things happen for you. There is nothing and no one else that can control your destiny and like the way your life turns out besides you. And it's your thoughts and your actions that will lead to your destiny. So make sure that your thoughts are pure. Make sure that your actions are, you know, with have good intent behind them, and watch how shit starts to manifest. And I tell people all the time, like, say your affirmations, write in your journal, meditate. But it's real, and I'm not saying it because I want to be one of those people. I'm saying it because in fucking April is when, like, all of this shit, I've really started to do this, and my life has changed completely. My life has changed completely. I went from living in the motherfucking Bronx with crackheads yelling outside my window every day to fucking piss in the staircase and piss in the elevators. I was stepping over human feces. Do you fucking understand me? I was stepping over human feces in the staircase, and I was saying to myself, this is not where I'm supposed to be. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Like, God, help me, like, elevate and get me out of here. But I wasn't doing the work. And as soon as I started doing the work, and as soon as I started getting connected to fucking, excuse my language, God know me. He got me, period. As soon as I started getting connected to God and my higher self, and I started understanding, like, what I was doing wrong and why I was still in those toxic situations, is because I was toxic myself. And I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't realize I was toxic because I wasn't doing nothing to anyone else. I wasn't doing shit to other people. I wasn't, harming other people. But I was being toxic to myself with my thoughts and my actions. The things that I was feeding my body. Like, I lost 20 pounds during fucking quarantine. Like, the things that I was putting in my body, and that's not just my food. Like, not just food, but, like, what I was putting into my mind. What I was putting into the atmosphere. Like, that all plays a part in, how you are able to manifest, and how you are able it plays a part in the vibrations that you give off to other people and to the world. Like, what you give is what you get. And if you're not giving anything good, especially to yourself, you are not going to receive anything good. Like, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to receive anything good if you're not giving yourself good things. And that's why I'm about to go off on a whole fucking tangent. Y'all ready for me? That's why in relationships, people are always like, oh, girls, you want to live with this niggas ain't shit mentality? You gonna get a niggas ain't shit type nigga. Like, that's what you're gonna keep attracting. And you're gonna always have that narrative. Why? Because you keep telling yourself that. Oh, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. Okay. The universe is gonna be like, oh, boom, here's another ain't shit nigga. Here's another ain't shit nigga. Start telling yourself, you know, like, I'm in a great relationship. My man loves me. I'm in a relationship with a faithful man. Oh, there are faithful men. Men are faithful. Like, start saying shit like that. Like, start saying shit like that and watch how the people and the caliber of people who you attract and the quality of man you attract changes. Watch that shit. I guarantee you it'll change. I swear to you it will. Like, I'm not in a relationship right now. No. Why? Because the quality of man I want. Like, I'm not even texting anybody. I'm not even fucking texting anyone because these niggas can't get my attention. These niggas are not who I want. So they're not attracted to me. Well, they might be attracted to me. They in my DMs, but they're not on my phone line. I'm not giving them the type of time that they are asking for. Why? Because they're not the caliber of man that I see myself with. So shit. Until that nigga pull up, I'm chilling. I'm happy by myself. And once you learn to give yourself the love that you require and desire, like, it won't even matter if you have a man or not because you're going to be fulfilled. I am so happy right now. I'm the happiest I've ever been and I don't have a man. Hello. Period. Who else could say that? A couple of bitches I know, okay? Period. Why? Because we love ourselves and we're okay with that. And when it's time for my man to come, I know that nigga pulling up like, skirt, skirt. I don't know what that noise was, but my food getting cold and I keep saying that this video is over. But now for real, it's over because I want to eat. I love y'all so much and believe in yourself, love yourself. And yeah, we're gonna just keep continuing to turn up, okay? So if y'all like this type of video, make sure you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, check me out on Instagram. My Instagram is I am different type of dope. That's my personal page, and different type of dope is my business page. So yeah, I will see y'all in another one. Bye.